Ebusianfo Efinshapo. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays, everyone. Yejidise Christo ntimu nyina mo ho ye. Ye commercial break ye ba na fe. My introducing a special guest. Mwa hunani mwa mteji so. Benedi ahofe no. Ayastro no kokra. Intino yeba sisia.
Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, cassava, abundant, our real impunto. Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate, Unyani baby, Sika educate. Ain't like you page, you know, I am vibe. But more than YouTube, subscribe it. Sika educate is the name. All our man source and the campo. Inspiration, motivation. Wapomodern education. Wafranada, when it's here, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Wafranada, Bema, Jai, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, cassava, abundant, our real impunto. Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate.
Ebusia, me mamu nyina finshiapa, senya me di kankan ye no. Ene, ye Christmas special. Merry Christmas. Ne special show pa na ye. Na wa o hwa ho fedue ya. Wo di bronya. Na wasiesie ne ho papa bi a wabetena me nchen a esese wa hu sem komo no. Ebe succulent pa. Na ene no, me pese me nua na nkasa mamu afinshiapa. Na wo introduce ne ho. We are not topic ene ye di ba be hihye so nso no. Na maka kire. Enti me nua, the floor is yours.
Hello, good evening, everybody. My pastor Femi Adama Cisse, and I happen to be a very good friend of Shika. We've been for over 28 years. They're friends for over 28 years now, and it's still about your friendship because we are said here, unya ubina so far to say unya also so no to say was sister, and see menene Adam funo. Me Yankopon so betimi aye amaye ene sene yeso ye boa nipa dasani efa nyama mo ye wiase. So that is all I can say about me. That's it.
Oh, you are amazing, my darling. You look absolutely, chic. That's the word I can use for you. Yeah. Chic. Why if it? I'm offended. Naminia. Last week, yeah, video no. Obi bisa me say, enti relationship mo. Uni obi date. Kofobi o
me hold on. She can't maintain voice in the baby. Hold on.
Okay, come back. Okay. Busia. Last week you didn't come off a long distance relationship. Wow, that video. No, you've missed out. You better go watch that video because a lot of education, a lot of stuff. Inti kona that video no, but Adama yes that video ni no. Madam fu bi baby sa me say nti relationship oni obi hia nipa ne besi upe wapene mo wo ho. At what time should you say to yourself, say mpna say dating, a be friend of courtship, a be friend of dating, a be friend of whatever they call it, no. Abre ben and say dating, this courtship, no. Dania warrior because a be more honour relationship no remains undefined. There's no real commitment to be no anisa mo na ma bem na ade na akoye se free bisa. Inti me pese wo explain now wo digest bibia ma ye wie menia.
That's me patrol say one bema ushia bema na ko se one ushia bema se bema na anye bia ko kampo se bema na be kato so odo wa wo be pene so no A chemistry be never go between you two. Ama what would be one in the first place. I share Beman and Macassa. Okay, many John, and I say yes. So therefore now no me person me show send you sit here. Inti one guy, wapne so wapne ama branty say yes, one no be relationship be wo. First of all, near me bro ha was as a share my main show. And remember, there's nothing like the perfect man. And there is nothing in this world to say perfect woman. Because sebi a bit more kind storybooks, Mills and Boons, Penny Jordan, Daniel Steele's, Sanya into what she's dreaming like in the movies. Bema me penno, Bema he has to be, French people will say he has to be a bogus. That's how ba or rabbe be no be say yes. Bema webi na me she. To say ma or baby to meet no catch show the kind of Bema or pa which means in the next 100 years no. Nya your baby Bema no assassin. Because I watch the movies maybe I was share some movie way Pretty Woman. Got me a friend is saying.
Oh, yeah.
Until Richard Gere, until if you watch a movie, was he Bema webi na me pill businessman are always now watching and near bro any time I walk up or he's always on the run. And my sister say what sheni pa krono na say eni man kitty bi wo ha wo hu Bema na ho sister. Fa nessa first of all, wo share na say wo ne no mo share the same vision. What you say, you are looking at the same direction. And now say, senior wusi pesa wa brabo e buffer cano. Wo se be me one ono so no or share side direction. Wo he be me ya sebi ebi a wo ye adwuma ono so ye adwuma. Ebi a me fa ni say me adama me ye kremoni, be me wo ye kremoni, wo so ye kremoni, enti wo nya 2 points o ho. Enti third point no, wo tna se ahye ne kakra. Senior will sit here, the way he talks to you, the way he talks on the phone with other people. And does he have that time to even call you to check up on you and all that? No, sister. So some points in Kitty we're saying now, if you have somebody who is doing that, I will train you. Same it's now our channel. Same is 39 said sit here. Kunu crampa, you say wouldn't now was starting in it now. I feel over who papa needs to buy. And to say obi also me person me hu ni suban ye pants ma ware no sweetheart and no dear one shall be that down and to satisfy na some features we say nyina obe me na to say be me woni gye ho no so ni gye ho a sister satina ka aware ho asem e che ni pa kro no ka che ni say wo dear wonya oba ye de wo di ago wonye sebi wonye tontura sebi wonye G blanket wonye kolebu blanket and sebi wonye mutuo chensi wo die ne die den na wo pe wo die ne dia ware na wo pe because oba wo ware my sister wo ware ye de I don't know how you say that in Chi meaning how to say that even in English so wo ware wo your bana se wo di sansem no to wani so se wo pe be ma obe ware a nyankopon di nhira bi ebe to so epita wo say the light be to so as a woman because nyankopon ehun say adia e wo holy books the holy books are the same the Quran the Bible and everything yes bibia to say niema be bro ha aware mu ne ye no enye say relationship uni ni pa no boyfriend girlfriend na mo yes our relationships not to say the aware for city and enye the same sweetheart. And so that feature so a Bema, my sister. Now say already Bema or ye Juma who said obey me a warren. Bema or ye Juma who said Bema obey me a warren. Also so ye Juma. And to mutu no more ye Juma must study mohoka cry. Washa, my sister washa campona say in 4 or 5 months crampo. Oshe na say to say a point now washa funny pa corner. Oshe na say ya dear bia obey me do rama sister. I was so doing who now start to cast and force it back. Don't force a man to marry you. I know dear, I will say it again. And force it Bema so warrow. Because so force it Bema so warrow. And that one in the Benya Casacasa are more contocan. And on forcing some warrow. I wasn't ready to marry you. Me crampona, na me crampona me chain. Now force him and I'm a warrior. Or force a warrior was saying, when it's Johan, I said, when it's Johan bra. Also to hona ware na wo pa na senya ware na wo pe bra anasa wo de mpena twia na wo de wo pe and penatria and ma ye what time frame. I was say ye ma. I was say who said yes, that time no so time ni bit me a BTS sisters no. Until that time no, yen chain as that time ni be BTI, ye two now will make wrong choices. Into my sisters and my brothers are saying it goes to both of us, sweethearts.
Sister Adama, you have spoken well. Assembly ni say, yesi asante kasem yesi hwinhwima de ekosorosoro ade no wa ambre na unya ufa ne say you free. And na yen man no, we forget that senia one kasa. Unse bibia ye package no, sister. Uko shop mu na ko hu tomatoes egu kenten mu a ya hyehye ye de wrapping paper ye ho ni ama ne price. Now ko kejeti anso na ko hu ntos atecha ye ho ma no a you can see the difference. Ni na ye ntoso. But near what kenten mu no is more attractive. Why? Because of packaging. Ya hohuru ntoso no ho ye de egu kenten ho and ye de cellophane wrapper ye ho aboni bow tie papa bi. And ye tom. What am I saying? We all ba na se wuhia bema na se wo ma ho nyina ye te se wo de we ye lifole ne fantifo beka se lifo adefo de we ye lifole na se wo te ho na se wo anye packaging bia wa manipa na fees wa fa from bisa wo ho we de everything goes no a everything goes attitude ene de bema wo but senia wo ti ho ya wa packaging senia bro nyen ye te hei ya package ye ho ayisi he obi kura baba be catch us Adama mani jo ho kura wo hwe dressing sebio scarf a wo de agu kom ene se ne wa ye ho a wo de si ho yi a wono a wo ba wo bedwen ho mprenu. The way you organize and carry yourself determines the kinds of people are almost sebi impedua so ombe grow ho onipa na ba wo hwe. Look at this respectable lady Adama wanamwe. Hey, dating session. Sister, in the first place, Mami Misa a question. What is the purpose of dating? Because people are confusing dating for marriage.
Well, say dating no, it shouldn't be long. Dating is a way of knowing the person that you're going to, for instance, spend the rest of your life with. Say nipa kono, o steady nipa kono. Way to say as a nipa kono wo hwe na se no sitie no because forced marriages na ebi ni hobby ye nkremofo no kwampo first no etimi ma wotimi ware obi you haven't set eyes on the person before but before even they choose even somebody for you, which is not very common, they ask you as a woman nipa kono wani jeno ye ma wan kasa wo bie wan no kasa yes mani jeno. Enti dating ye kasa nipa kono wone na kasa dating ye nkasa sebe eni nipa kono nkoda because maybe wo ha they think say dating no it means that I'm going to taste nipa kono. My sister so what don who command in dating so onko tasty one ono so be tasty one na why to say the restaurant aduane baby awodi ye no rie waja chance no wo ho na ndie bye bye ebi kram there's a reason why yes say who dating nipa and no interest woni nipa ko enkoda dating no woni nipa ko no you get to know each other maybe amuko did your restaurant together he calls you, you call him, you laugh over the phone, and in the evening you exchange text messages, and then that is dating. But more sorry to say omo dating has turned into as omo your wives. Dating if you are turning into wives. Nipa krono sorry or say I'm dating this guy. He's a guy, me nipa, my boyfriend. And I'm going on a Friday while packing in Yemen na e was suitcase.
Washing.
Sweetheart, imagine a young lady weekend. The guy didn't even plan for that. When I walk out on the phone, said, so I'll come and sleep over. Oh no, they saw on country. Was it come? Until walk on transportation, you are the one paying for the transportation. What could do her? Adriane near man in our parcel, what is a what call man and one word, and wooden in our call. Who could do her sister? Why a boy, Juma? What you feel when you now, while washing in near man in our guy new so then he chops you on top. Was okay. I'm going to see you off because it's Sunday evening, Monday morning. I'm Juma. Guy Nico see you off. He didn't give you a penny. One person na was take you transportation. Where Rakamu now and then you call this say you are dating the guy.
I feel wow to one now born son. I ready yasem. Eh?
Cheap life.
Yes.
Very cheap life. We have some women of value. Why don't you put some value to yourself? And never be some men, they when even in dating, they would ask you, say, Bema in dating, on the she not say, one no better, one no better, one no better. French neighbor says, zap, 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 zap. Sandy Pacono, he's not a good man for you. Because a good man who really wants you, he would think of how send the missing sika crab worry shika. And I say na missing this sika abua no Adam for me Uncle Ben now say me fan e di menim e kokeke kasa asem wo say because obai me pese me worry no me pese me ma efri maami yefunu me pese maami tina ho a me say yes maami we die me ko worry ni free efie mu maami nchiro once me malini maami tu ye krom wangara for ebe ba control was say muso bi ye musoro bi a chese saying yes so oba wo ho and a duke wo because any oba bia ne nim duke bo any oba bia ne bo duke e ma na e fata no nti me friend said then oba wo ho and a duke wo because oba bi wo ha on pene da say won na better in dating. Hell no, on pene say won na better. Won na kasa kwampa bibia was a limit distance. This is what I want. Me I want marriage. What share be ma was na what the opportunity right from day one, money for not Junumusa would dear no now pay. How dear baby static member do her sweetheart in dating a one share or no better son for 10 years now she's dating. Because who money be out for free?
Free.
Why would he buy cow milk when he can get the whole cow for free?
I want get free.
What's it one uncle your friend the Ninchie milk? Ninchie milk or Akoton and Ninchie sorry to say. Ninchie that. You see, all milk, man, some milk and then training in India. Now, what Akoton is saying? Maybe and maybe so they think that they can get every woman for that cheap life. But tell you what, a woman like Shika, a woman like Adama, we are not those kind of women. Okay. Yeah, we are women of value and we come from very good homes. Entity no so home. Entity so wabusu for entity wo ema wo say oba enikwan say wo ja wo ma bema wonyini a wo de sa asem we be hye utirim wo hia obi a wonim say yes woni bema kasa kwampa distance ade me mame o say say woni bema kasa even if in dating na enyi wo sing na kaka na woni bema na esre o kasa kakra na wasre kakra na wo study no wo hye say na guy is tie. My sisters, sometimes if you are in that kind of dating relationships now we share na say my sister, advise yourself. Advise yourself. Because if you know her, because love is blind. Or baby when you are showing her even the red flags, Trump say adia woman say ni say no you are jealous of her. Or say you are jealous of her. Jealous of you saying, sister. Huh? Ibi kala ye katenya churu akono a ubehu se aba e wo ho se na do wani akowura aba nim se wunnim ade na obi ogina wo chi yesi nipa ofu dua nim se na chi achia nti wunni a ogina wo chi no ma some red flags bi a sometimes you have to listen.
Etiefo me pese me chiachia mu nyina sister Patricia, Elikem, Judy, Sheila, Rami, Beatrice, ya mamunyina, sister Patience, Honorable PK, munyina, ye chiatia munyina, Brad dear Penna, you're welcome to the show. Afinshia pa munyina. Waba betu ya ye din komu sa sama ye ken wafamua baby a misro. Share video no. Share the video, man, you're selfish. Share video no as Obi Christmas present. Because in komu ye din this is something that people need to hear. Eyen komo a emu ehwam na emu eduro efutu ewo no wo de tu kotodwem de boa wo ho abra ye siesie ye ho eye preparation de ko 2021 na mu a sister ebeboa wo. We're doing this show particularly for young women and young girls and most say university ho Ghana ho. We are young girls 25, 30 motiti ho. And I'm mo ho. Sabi mudi toto mudi che for free. Mo hwe mo ho yie. Na ade a ye de che free no, ye fa ne free. And maybe a hono more, share relationship, no more dating na by 10 years na young worry woman. Afe who complain? Who complain ya day? What the other number free 10 years? Why should he go pay for it? A DNT necess wakobo hunka. What the channel? Ye shisha kukua munina, wa reading in our fifi, don't penny muninary. Into a kotiaka head. Minia, relationship wo marriage nso wo sister, marriage no. A DNT na ye si aware ho. You say, why are we making it so relevant and so important? A DNA yansons no ya that dating any marriage in terms, sister Adam.
Wow, dating no dear, say sebi. They are no how do you call it? You don't have witnesses. Yes, yeah, witnesses and there is no as a contract. But our real dear, obienim say our real the day it's happening. No, you have witnesses from both parties. Papa nebusuan for ho, oba nebusuan for ho. Debi asemunti. Say enkremosem ye can say that is the halal way. And no na nyankopon si sa na yenye no. Say our real before say we no be warren na say our real na we say yeshira. Moba open place obi who feeling nagani mo betina open place say mo ye kremofo mo ye christofo no matter senior religious etf you have an elder obeshra aware no so enti say nhra no ye boss nhra na say de be ya nkwala obewo na aware mu so ebe den ebe ye nkwala omo be ye nhra ama woni ukunu. There's a reason why aware ehun wamfaso aware wo ho faso sebi said de be ya wo oba no akola obewo no ye mfre ne say wo ye bastard because obi enim say akola sebi wan wo na ware mu die ye friend ne say akola no de wo ye bastard. I'm sorry, yes, I mean, amana ye obi aya, but that is how it is. Inti aware so eya de bia e de obuo eba obaso
no correct.
Our radio obuoba because who call abontia obi hu send you city a send you city no hu send you city on timi kasa ho rough because when you say obey obi di share obi ejapade obi yire obi maame be ma bia wakoye no ho ade obey a wogina hoyi be ma bia timi sika akoye no ho ade ama obayi eye ne dia obi entimi bie na no kasa oba we me be fa no aha akoye ne bibi for free. Because about it, she's already taken obidia. Also, a relationship with ya. Different. Our radio, yes, our rain put yes, warrior, over our rain, yes, bako. Can't sit in a sunny a catch ray. Yes, our rim for better for worse for the rest of your life. Nipa corner, you're going to spend the rest of your life with the person. But relationship no. And maybe I know pan a sati area can with my frost challenge in Jai. Me. But our answer because I would divorce in Nipakono. You have to have reasons until I would divorce in Nipakono. Who divorce is the same. We get no divorce is the same. Who could no divorce is the same. There should be reasons because and yet one cofa or ban or ball as soon as you go to fear. Who could find it free the bushing for fear and I would bow fear. Into where you this year. Where you'll be back on mass so. And ma yetimi hwe emema e wo se mu bum ma pa emema mu tie ye wo se mu bum ma because oba no we jai ni fie na busuafo bibia e wo na busuafo wo se medi wachi bibia wo de ni ko bia wo se I want to spend the rest of my life with you enti oba timi bie na no ka sa kire wo be ma na my brother na se wo se wo be ma oba na esu e wo aware mu a my brother tnas nothing twice because oba any so ewo aware mu enye mma bema
Sister bohobium
be oba unse say mema na ya na ma sebi bebre. I'm sorry to be a bit harsh but mema sometimes we have to be a little bit harsh on you people Also shake mu kakra na mo hu say yes mama yes sisters ni bi susu ensu e wa aware mu.
Yes.
What you saying? Because of a we past experience in marriage, what they are two little musa one person of a worry you because she feels a memory in our son or motie.
Lele.
And the wo brother will share me. So what you yere our yen on one dear, while was obey wo penal. I got fun a bet now fear. Now obey ye abefa you funus 9 months. Ah, ni yaka dear, ni say now obey abe wo ba mawa. Oba be sure ba na. Say me dem yere no wafono sen wo kan say oba wo one hu change oba wo an ho sesa so wo hwe na say bibi e wo ho a na communication wo na wo yere watna say na ma bo ho nkomo na mo siesie ne kama na ma continue e wo ma ware.
Sister Adama, before you continue, that's our point now making and until I'm in rebefi. One more see one more can say man who almost a son. Sabi in previous and pepi no. Ebi amu 20s when I'm aware. Beman of Bebano. Nitirisu nyina funyi se puha ponk kra wotimi ye bi wanya afro papa bi unso so si hoi enam so obi anfa ne ho kan ontiti unso sisi ho so na awo ho ena mo ahia mo aware 5 years besia be unse be ma no kra no se nyame ampata no a na se yen keka no omo titi abetena kro yi bi mu a weda ne ye hash no be unse na motorway a start ba wo beti ho enso se afa ne sa and changes no it is not just with a man no so sisa obema bi wo ho abehia na fu say flat 10 years besin no kutanyin sen a won nyame nsia na woda 10 years no oguso nyem enso ye tra wo mu nyina ho enti ye ka changes na eya na nya ye man nko ana sabio changes na ba ye ho it is natural it happens me ti we Adama 20 years ago you've known me for 28 years ni 28 years ago na say na nam tie
my sister send your wusitie ne kwampo f to say me I embrace my new age send me sitie enne no many send me sitie enne ese me 20 years back because what now there you say you forever be you send your wusitie then you are very ungrateful because no matter what will be a changing say a man again and American a man also be there one day a big topic never become one but anything that it was just by the way and this I want to her now yere to say I was say and I media say we have to respect marriage and the 21st century for a lot of us we don't even know the meaning of our rear
good
obia ware oba wonim aware ho mfaso wonim say say wo warrior you have to value our warrior and say wo shim sa and I made them bra me jai wo bra wo be jai say me wo bra say wo be jai me my brother wo nko because time a ba be peme no me so na go be ankofo be bre pese o mo ware me na say wa ba na so wa betina say 1 2 3 say me come wo ko hefa mon frère tu peux pas aller ailleurs tu vas t'asseoir ici on va gérer ça ensemble as French people say. Sometimes a man so mama when in your deal, member be so. Member be sorry, no more kika never say, enemy jail, and I'm say fine, or jail, but sometimes she not doing quite chile because the member people have they have very short memories.
Yes.
Niri if you say be over the warrow, now a member bear for be person more warrow, but oh sure no na opening so. So one in a betina, one in a betina, monko 1 year cramp no asate, and I made many joa really. Before so I worry about then I know yema we DJ who ni so be worry no bra. I'm talking to you brother what to how kasa.
You see point nana one kasa will make you know because there's also another topic we will have to come back and discuss but you made a very very important point and that is the institution of marriage you know. And 21st century, no, we don't regard it anymore. Hey, time me yabofran. Will be castle warrior, it's a big deal. And a Africa for particularly no, ya tutu ya cultures bini ya niema bini na guako ya brofudi. Menkasa brofudi ni new. But let us understand, say we are Africans, okay? Yen Africa for. Inti muma yen celebrate yen culture ni ye diversity no. Because aware no send ye shishama yen ye culture mun inti no. Ewo a lot of safety nets I wom. Ukwana sa okoya ambrofo die bi koshi obi wa mango dua bi ase wo so obeware ho anu ayi kawa fini botom no de ahewonsa. Ghana no, Mali no, Nigeria no, Africa no, yenya Esese bema no so onwa obu ne ho so oye nipa na so o deserve obi otese wono a esese onya confidence a wode be call papa ne o maame anim apepe ne mu aka no ese Mr. and Mrs. Sise and answer Mr. and Mrs. Diakiti me pese me ware munua mo dihye Adama me share beautiful flower bi wo mu fie ha me pese me te sa flower no na Adama maame ne papa friend Adama ye dihye bra Mr. Paul si obeware wo pene so wonim no wo be pene so yo ene ekọ Mr. Paul wa be kan ya tekọ ye be ye mpensempensemu dasene bra na beji ansa dasene beji ansa no na parents no Adama parents so akọ akọhwe be ma na busuam se enipa we kura wose wo pay be kura wo ye hwan wo firi hin amro bribi koso wo mu fie ho ana anya bia yare bi wo abusua ne mu a ye de hye no kokoware no na so mo wo asa yare ne bi betimi aba bekan na nano mo ana edi advices na wo family ni mu divorce rate kura na te sen wo family ni mu emema no mo timi wo ana they do all these in-depth investigations for a reason. It is a mubeshemu a even though say maame ne papa mu bi no omutira nkwase asem ho sebe mpreduasa no for the bulk of instances no mubehunu ne say yempanimfo no ebu aware na divorce nshada nya rampant sa ese ni Adama eken 2007 Christmas ayediru at 2008 mo na sister Adama I read some a friend is saying me research bi. Yes, it's our Christmas Day, no. Christmas Day 2007. Ewo Ghana no. Yin crying. Yeshira weddings maku 200 so on Christmas Day 2007 Christmas Day. Yeshira wari 200 so. By Christmas time 2008, just 12 months later no. Na omo da so tia wari no ho a wo mu timo no. Wo mu ye 67. Na just over 66% of marriages collapsing. It is all about people not really understanding the full implications of what it means to be a married man, what it means to be a married woman, and their managerial expectations. Sister Adama, we are worried for intimate to sa question with the amount say, wo kwa worry mono. Na ya ma won chire bi about what marriage should be like. And unti uko mo no wo expectations no net saying. Na uko mo no so no. How did you find it?
Okay, Medasupa for this question. First of all, Shika, you should know say me mama, ne mama a daughter saying a mama. Yes, 6 girls plus 3 boys. Inti me mama de a free entity ye kwala bremo no. Or started the entity ye bi ehye mu efa senior oba usi crown senior oba age bia wo drew age bia ne asema o ka show first time a wo be bunsa me ma me nim sama o be ka show wo drew age bia wo nim sama o be ka show sisters mpanyin no on kan show e drew sa wo ba be ko aware a me ma me nim asema o be ka show na da ka no she will just leave you. Now, the rest, you're going to have that discovery by yourself. And see, before say, me ko aware mu no. Na san someone kitten me mama akika be bra kire. Oh, once why would him say the napo piece here? Be ma kra entimi be fi ho krampo say, "Oh ba aba be say you are Adam's friend. Wo ye hwan? So ba me papa fi abi no say wo ye Adam's friend. Be ma you coming to our home." Enti santete we say no eyade ayede tete ye free en kwala brem na minim obi abusua se de sitia no ye malifo yeah mali for nti niema bi wo ha e free and call abrim no santete ye no ye di nyini ye nti by the time me ware no na san niema no my den me hu mu bebre e na me sisters mpanyimfo so e ware jam nti me wo ho me hwe me tie nsema me ma me ka and sometimes or kasa or no more phone so na me to na me tie na me yi maso nyina na me tie because in sembi wo ha my mother when you are not married on country obe nye niema nyina na sa ma me fo ni bi sa na me ma me tie enti niema a wo kika kire ye no me de bebre adwuma na me de ye adwuma no so boa me niema bi a me ma me timi e ka kire me say o se bema what you have to know about bema say bema do and kire bema say wo do ni too much was me ma bema ni hu say e do no wo ho too much do no wo akoma mu do kunu but men because men people when you show them say we done too much when him say oh what the according kwasa asem abonte kwa na yi no background ba what you always forgive him but who don't know but wakuma mu no na odo ne hye ho ba wunyi ni nyina ba wuyi ne kakra wo hwe ne kakra na te say what why you say the always na say the wo be ma so na edwane ba wo side eno misu afiri me ma me ho ena me ma me so e ma ne yeti ase say aware enye de bia na obekwa aware ma obehu dedede what I say also sometimes aware nti na say aware nya batakari na wa fashion na wo bra we batakari na
ne kwan so wa menua ne kwan wa say aware
ye abotre
ewa is long
the woni abotre say wo betena se e aware mu a wo de wan ha every 6 months wo be jaya aware akaware di bafo
no
Jamana wo free mu kran akọ ware no ne de no kwa ye esin ne na wotim
no kre
eniema bi wo ha aware mu esia for instance if it's my mother eniema bi wo ha she prefers that when you solve it by yourselves
amen
eniema bi wo ha she would just over jina phone so na wa be ka say ha Rebecca trust me de asema ko na me ka trust say wo de nya abotre and go back and solve with ukunu because okasa senia she knows that when be man nipa sit dey be asem me ma make say o say obi ne na yire asem de wo kan wo be third person because wo as a mother wo be jino be ye be man say you are defending your daughter it's now daughter be from no ni kunu isre na one wada ne concern
why Jimmy for
she's a mother my father was the first husband and my father died my mother only got married to my father. What I see. And because he Fulani for so there was some values to be values near there. He said Oba was a so Emma worry and son. One is sebe one a bema akushia. Santity no so free and collaborate at the tea. Say men a bema e wonkota. Na botre na aware mu warrior. Na enjoyment ni bibia wo pese wunya no wo de beye den wo de beye na wo de wra waware nti nsem we nyina ya de ade tete enti na sometimes me kasa bia me so ba don't sorry wear your drawers me sa na me keka na eni nyina efri ntete ya de tete me na me de kasa ena asema wo ka fa say wo ba be ware be ma an investigation has to be done and everything no very very important. Me, I didn't know say it was like that until say my husband wanted to marry me, and then my parents, Onya Ghana, he's not from Ghana, right? Until my parents had to take people to go to Nukro Muho, Ekokoshe, Senya na sitina ne nebusuya for asitina sitie. Saying na nebusuya for ne mama ne papa sitie. Saying na ni nuamu sitie. Bema na krampona sitina today, wa warrior jaida na or ma ofiana or yere wo ha na said all those things were done by my parents without even telling me. Madam Metwo, madam see so be so pemi. So on the now no so enyo no yeah you know your customs no enye be man na be kan ko kan sure abusuafo so opo obefa na abusuafo bia ne uncles and elderly people in his family. When you na chede ebuo bi a wo aware mu people forget Sadia was saying I say when you nice may go on for you and that man to come together and get married. I didn't know aware now so you don't put any value in that marriage. Aware the pa. Aware the pa. Sebe aware so ba wo sha aware mu a sebe mo ntimi ntena sta mo ntimi ntena fa akon se ne anya bia wo be ma bia wo ne ye nneema boma ebe ma nante no so asu betwa oba wo nante bebree wonim se nipa ba ko pe na wo te ne so ati ase nti san nneema nkitinkiti we nyina eye ntetieye a ye de titiye nti ye de titiye no so ye nyine no so ye tie maami asem because oba bi wo ntie ne maami asem
no kre
oba bi wo ha ne se wasoro and say me mama old fashioned. Kolo. And me mama too old fashioned. My sister, and now me know ka say me jina hanum say me mama timi obeti ma ha kwhwe me WhatsApp so no a friend me ka kire me say o picture na wo dey to WhatsApp so yi free so na wo your ba ware for. So sometimes wo say me passa mitimi ye ayi bi na me jina na me san say yo me mama hu sa dey we say to her no say but and never be wo so ojai because when you say any generation no and never be have a different e wo say ojai into my sister sometimes wo mama kasa kire wo so atie wo mama asem wo tie na asem pa because wo tie wo mama asem a wo say wo so your ba wo so be wo a wo pese wo ma so tie wo so asem. Now say, do unto others as you want others to do unto you. When tie maame na asem a, wo so ba be wo ba, wo so ba entie wo asem. Na so be ye den kwan po se ne osi ye wo ma.
Sister Adama.
Yes, odo.
Won say yes dating e time wa ye di suasua ye ho. Ye di suasua ye ho. Ye pese ye hwese nipa yi we ye di papa nipa yi ye betimi ne natena nipa yi ye betimi aye ni say ye betimi aye ni say. Question am me wo ma on say. Enti yemfa ne say me hia Kwadwo. Ko hia Kwadwo wo party bi ase. Kwadwo abesi me pe. Kwadwo baaye no dressing bi o de baaye a tese ne ho tokotoko na ha kama obaaye no nso so no se ne o carry ne ho o party no me ankasa me hwe no metimi hu se papa we ne afi but wo nyansa nso kakra wa ma megimi amenom nsa ameburo ankoso so ma bi ato ne omo ankodi asaboni bia wote be tese he had a lot of charisma and also regard about him papa wo ye okay wa jime number me de amano ye di nkomo Edia be niema sa ena as ekuya sika fa ne se ekuya sika nya 25 years mako party as yakohie obi a me fi se guy yi ne ho ye me fe me pese me steady no kakra na me hwe ni suban e be kwa na enkoso no in the course of dating no edia be niema bi sa ena ma esese ye ma ye ni da ho ni ye hwehwe wo mema no ho ansa na ye dia kwa aware no. Because sister, if you get the foundations and the understanding of what dating is all wrong now, and until na ma bebre dating, not turning dating to marriage dating. Maybe or was a see I mean no say 25-30 years. When the bear man in a tear. Adani your friend is has say your friend of common law, Adani partnership, just one mote. Ye be biasa worry for but our ni. We come and ketesia ne young people asem ne ye ken sister efutuo ben e de ben niema saa na sese wo mo hwe because marriage no apart from say e de wo mu ni bibia nso so no e ma ye security bi aye no ye nya nka ho asem.
Yeah. Me pacho ushia nipa adi se nipa kono sa temu dating like you said no things that you have to look for. First of all no sometimes appearance no say important too. Appearance, the physical appearance is important because sebi we are obia to say me personally Adama I'm sorry to say I don't like men who are short. And see first of all se nipa kona or ba be catch them so we're shorter red flag me pebema we're short I want somebody because I'm tall. So sebi pebema ojina ho a we tintin that me pese And yes, I may cancel for or short something else. Oh, before my child will be a member.
No, so dear na woka, there be. If it's question, now will answer in your way into the casa.
In my way, ain't Nibacono, first of all, Nibacono physical features, and Nibacono, Seno Sitiano, a idea when you good. Nibacono custom. Nibacono, are you always the one calling to check up on the person? And I said, Nibacono also takes some time to call you. If you are always the one checking, my sister, and yet at the part, it's not a healthy relationship.
No.
Let the guy also miss you. Would I just pick that one day, say, oh, yare, one friend Nibacono, not just Nibacono be frewa. Because sometimes you have to break it, take some break. Now, if it's always you, as a one away sacrifice, for that relationship now. And also so and idea was say nipa krono adwene mu no is the person in for marriage and I say well or buy for just one and one for short period na mo ko and na say remember bi susu share ma just for sex and na say eno so na ode buy ya say idea be ma no e pese wona wotena ne kasa mu no be hu. I said he's talking in the future. Your friend, yes. Also, he's Okasabia. I said it's in the future tense. Also, me no bar and Kolano Befio. Oh, I would love it. Send me my best sell. Me perseni untiti ACT. I said, guy, no more feel so good. Be on mouse and security, no. On mouse and assurance, no, it makes you feel so good and so comfortable. And some be a bit free and no more be control, no. My sister, and some will come and me will see Adriana. Ohuma, does he appreciate you? Ohuma will outfit. Are you looking cute? And I said, well, Bema was sure bomb. Now we're yin. And a Bema or boa so. So make us a boa. Sabi, ebi krapa say ebia ebia wona na akakọ shopping bi wona obi kra bags ni bibia na wakowra ne car mu ana say wo hwa guy okra niam ni bi na so akra bi sharing is caring nti sa niam we say niam na de doso and nipa kono so nipa kono say oye adwuma if the person is empowered and so idea I was what did you because sabi bema 1 year juma wona wo kwa kwhwe na ware ni man say relationship no wona wo kwa kwhwe because maybe so ha or mo na take care of a man no let's be honest and maybe we had in relationships these guys don't work especially area boys no motete bench so no obi o ha was share relationship ni she's always the one feeding the guy momo dear maybe every 4 days bia ade guy ni nya momo on the phone. In that case, no, who say, watch that guy and say, say relationship, no, what do you want to just I want to watch stress, I want to woo.
Says our relationship be at Tessa and sister Adama. The point of the matter, they say, Beman and nephew, no one did no one exercise. None when yet the draw not the sinister. And no, who a in warrior or feeding or man vitamins.
That money been so my bread a relationship. So no be a ultimate Jojo the Kakra or say Bema where they meet me Jojo. Where they money is gonna make us say from some man from Mama Mate. Because my medical BBA was your Mate, Mama Mate. Yes, because of banning a feeding no. Obana okaso pebi bia obana de bemano and obi no carbon so physical because obana so him said then when you say sa bema no obi ampe because one onye adwuma one nam ho obi ampe nti sa bema no no ne dia nti ade a ope no and yes obeye bema no nti my sisters who call so obi eba na obeso pa bia woni na hwe nipa kono date and nipa kono ba into your life. The reason why Nipakona Abba in your life is Nipakona by in your life for marriage, and Nipakona by in your life, say, but he just wants somebody to share some short moments. Yeah, all these factors, you know, you have to know. onye men gyina ho entie be ma asem kwa men fa be ma no asem kwa enye adwuma and you are so beautiful, me I love you. Charlie, love now, you don't love yourself, you also love yourself. Love never yatia. Even married women, basically, never remember to be shy about it because we love you. And to remember love na answer. Into who sister, you would have to know a dear also you are looking for in life. Unless, of course, you yourself know, so you don't want any marriage. Maybe I won't power because I maybe so to say she doesn't want to get married anymore. Or not the end that she just wants to have a small relationship with somebody. Not on so corny way. Nti obiara ne soso oba bia soso ne nea opɛ but sa wo yɛ oba na sa wo de wani abre na aware na wo pa ma ni ba ko ni hu sɛ wo de wo mpa agro ade a friend say hit and run be di agro na kono katen say you are another kind of woman and remember bi wo ha right from day one wo kasa asem ne kyerɛ na obi hu the kind of woman you are on fa wo be di agro obi ka say oba we de nya oba opa agro ni bio oba aware na opɛ. Nti so you'll be an anim prayer so oba waro on to me ntena obeko. And don't force love. Men force Bema to love you because your sisters need to say no sorry to say I am a sheep and me I want something that this guy will love me. Hey, love so you talk. It's a natural feeling. Mani bakona love you naturally. Men force Bema to love you. Enforcing, because when you force that love, you are forced to do things and you regret for the rest of your life. Because so when a Bema also started now, that is when you get to know each other. So I don't know how senia a bedroom maybe na mwankasa kampo mafono. Obia person cotton and baby. Maybe I wait to bedroom, now wait to living room. And I wait it's not living room. Now wait, so it's not bedroom. I brought multi-fear back home because everybody wants her little privacy. Everybody wants some little space. She can just say, oof, Janema. But say, who foresee that relationship no on that manner already or done in your own door. Unkwana would don't. In this case, esamba and from frying pan to fire. They be over complaining.
Sister Adama, the whole point in say bibia foundation nanya papa no. Bibia foundation no yan shada and defining the terms of whatever it is amoye no. Enkoyi asem na wankasa wo kan ye no.
The foundation na wo kan na me so me kan ye say. I was the reason why ni papa e ba wo life. A day no ba be power life aside I love you na gender ye bia what does he want what exactly does he want from you
yes and a one kasa no so a relationship ni mu no wo kwakokan yes akire nipa no what are your own expectations for relationship no and one sister Adama kan e maybe o ho omanyini omo wo yen penny fie so ne and going forward even older than me no me no sister Adama obi wo ho worry in the 20s mu e bia ne kunu afiri mu ana so omaja worry da and whatever experiences and nipa no come from previously no nipa na na dwen se wo mpese obe worry bi ebi wo ho no mu a enye se committed relationship no wo mpe o just said that thing marriage no and wo mpe nipa na decide so one obi betena abrochire ha se ehu ne bebre nkofo obi wo ho a one ne dofo atena 20 years omote omatodan kra bom omote just say sa paper na ye be certify wo se omo ya warefo no eno ene bi ni ho but obi nso wo ho no mo a and that is what we're hammering on today nkaka ne young girls ya bebe wonim pefe se ade ye abu ye ya wo fe ne dating no ne dating na wo hwehwe e marriage na wo pe it is any aminia bada makan no right from the outset no make your intentions clear let the person now no understand full well ese me be ade a sister yi wo hwehwe firi me honi ade a brother me pay firi wo honi no obi ante ne ho ase from day one sister Adama kasa
Shika, before we go further with this live video, no, there's somebody in the comments. If you can remove the man, I will be also see he's a spiritual man in the comments.
Blocking no craminia.
Blocking that. If break as some a bad boy, I would know how working can some will say. My dear sisters, me pacho adia Emma do so Emma etimi kosa relationship na omuntimi nya any omunya hwin film ne say they are not employed obebe wo ha onye adwuma ebi akohia be ma bia guy no na Emma nisika enti bibia guy ne beka bia yo mate ene oba be da me ho yo mate meba echina na me echina ya me pon adwuma no abehia me ho na mafa yo mate because one onenam ho no wonya adwuma sister ade a friend adwuma enti won samienu na anyame dia ma wo no ye nenam aye susu ye adwuma no what is preventing you so wonti nya sa adwuma enti woto na wonya adwuma be ma no kakra wo de be ma wa ma wa ahe
200 Ghana 500
me just friend to be combien say no de be ma guy ni bitima to makeup amount and so quality makeup so ko jina no so amount 500 o kwa koto lipstick Uda Beauty na wo kwa koto NARS lipstick guy be jina aka tro say oh before this can cry de be ma na sister maybe a 1 month and ko do be that san what shun nsuo nyina eno kwa we nya 500 no kwa we nya enti maybe so wa ha look when you are empowered, it gives you some power. It gives you some power be as a woman, and you know what you want and you know what you don't want. Say a juma ewo when you suna sa we wa juma. Oba we ya juma what me see when you catch a bema we said no. I don't need you in my life because sorry. And yet our relationship when I'm a pay. But when you juma na bema na mo bibia je bema na de bema wa. Nti sa relationship no ba no ndan jene da se okwa akoye adwuma wo hyemu sa 5 years una fofo nyina kasa kire se jai untie because kakra ye de be ma unti wo say na wo hwe me wo show unti mi hwe ho umi akwala wo nan so enya wo ma me kura na wo hwe na wo papa umi mu nyina ye adwuma hwe wan kasa wo kasa ka wo wi adwuma hwe ho eno so unti mi hwe ho enti so wontimi empe adwuma bi enye na adwuma no emma obi bia na say mema no so ombenya osa ombeyusu sa na wo hyem sa de o mo pe na mo de ye o na ne sebe wo hyem no so nkwala no ya na wuyigu we you yem nkwala nyina egu because the man is not ready to marry you because ono so what do you di abro what the wood ya bro wo pe oba ono so ye de woni ne bitima settle down nti bibi say no say o china wo ma BH broken heart abehe o ma BH e be jira hom bring any anonymous post on platform say and then I waited for 15 years and he didn't marry me 15 years and then I wish share our relationship for 15 years why wouldn't say yo fair say wo akwala out of that relationship na e bia shonipa because here in the African society when you do that you shower ye nimguasie e na sebe wo dia ba woni wabusia force
Sister Adama asama okay it's really hitting a nerve because me one now for bebre a omatena sa relationship bi sa bia 22 omo wo invest bi e na omo share guy no e na omo wo ho there's no definition to what the whole relationship no what it is all about and you know family bisa because at the end no dey man free okase ba mu man na ubie mu man no enti wokotua kai den minia one kasano mustati ade no that's how you started it enti why are you complaining now sister Adam a big deal pao
my sister asama okay there no there to say French ni be say pitoyable c'est quelque chose qui est pitoyable na maman men comme French kakra c'est vraiment pitoyable de voir une femme sans valeur oba what ho wo say yes what there because be man no na say be man no say what do na so wo shower say wo show no
or show much a chinebi with deep faso. And yes, Donan. If they don't de la zone, et puis te pense qu'il doit prendre. As I said, ça on a dit, all mouse canon. French ni say, il prend en haut et il récupère en bas. Or the scannement, no one Jeffrey was so. So life no is even the equivalent of prostitution. Because it's the same as shower life.
Glorified as shower. And no slave queen you. And no slave queen.
Now say slave queens me a shower for. A shower life. A shower near what dressing on and one slave queen and one no. A shower near what beautify no home with makeup or shall wig or walk in the nails near dear. What's the one him say was away a slave queen? What it's now with your slave queen life? That will be couple shia bear man in the council with Shannon and Adamo. One will be who say, sa. One will be who didn't see cocoa. And I said, didn't see a friend of coconut friend water no equal raw coconut. My sisters, a bit more the life dear girl. A bit more the reality dear girl. Too much. And then because of a man, so a man, some men think that they can get every woman for free. Because maybe a bear man in his life, no, all his life, he's never married before. Maybe I will not that way. He's in a relationship with maybe 3 or 4 women. Omunina and nini tirimuso on your mobile wire. Until who baby also a man in a pet. A man in a oh, I say a mad yes, I know Mungina, a mad ye. Or be better with no harm on thing. I can so say a mad or maybe to say a broke as a moon.
Imagine.
Meaning that a man was sure, a man and chrom. Look, let me tell you, sisters. Like how do you say that in English? Show people how you want to be treated. So what Bema says, this is how you want to be treated. That Bema will respect that protocol and treat you very well.
Yes.
But so what Bema said, Bema be how movie show says yeah, or say okay, what there now one man that means you don't love me. Enemy Jino. So because of sex means and you don't love him. My sister, uncle, let him go. The same way Amaka say Maya Bruno, or also so Ojawa also be better for.
Plenty of fishes.
Plenty. I'm said the soldiers or Moko war. So would you not say if you don't sleep with me, it means that you don't prove to me say you don't love me. I didn't say I won't worry no for her to love you more and give you more. What is preventing you from marrying her, brother? My brothers,
many be a honor more. Commitment now marriage in a they don't want that. Or pursue nyani obenya mfasudie bi obenya wawari mu no nyani wo dating nimu na so won pe obi omu nso a wetimi agya wo saa.
Na say some men because of a man of mushia in their lives no. Bena bi wo ha obaby a obehia no sebi. Obaby obehia no ba no okra na adwuma, okra na car. Ebi a wato ni fie awie. Nti sa bema no se wo hia some men a man in his life want him how to talk to women. But say and maybe so ha sebi maybe wo ha mo no wo kasa no mo bobo ma sa na mi chiri kra. Bema bo ha ono kasa 1 2 3 na obobo me say sister na odeno hu ba be wo no what Bema say me pacho my body is untouchable, don't touch me. Wait na kasa you chat ye be kan say me esre ni asre but don't touch my body. Bema ne be twene ne ahwe say your body wonye chipo but baby wo ha Bema bi sheda na odeno nsa wo no for kete bi
you about
Obona tells me, oh, brother, not the office. I don't do any do. Now, okay, ordinance will look for one casa. Ordinance about to one casa. When you say ye, the next move, no, when he tries that, no, so obenya. Then I didn't came out and say, well, so say now the one side shun and said she, and now the side of toast so now the one side up. My sister, bing, then my obey who said yes, obey, mammy and family rough from corners. Because and your baby I remember very well, I went to an African shop, France. It was a Nigerian man. Papa ne ma no mo kasa ho nyina odene say so bia mu. Me to me he papa ne mamu na manim na me gina ho. Papa yi hwe manim say na obeben mi. No say, ça va? No say oui, ça va. Na me yi mani. No say to say, oba be kasa na odene say ba be no say excuse moi monsieur. tu peux me parler, mais ne me touche pas. Ne me touche pas, tu me parles, mais ne me touche pas. Also, once I take an English, oh, women, all women are the same. Why? If I touch you, what thing they happen? Eh? Now I'm saying what thing they happen. Touch and see what will happen. But when some come in after they be happen, can't you talk to women without touching them? You can talk to me nicely. We can laugh over things, but don't touch me. Simple. It's a so if you make yourself so cheap to men, that is why these men also take you so cheaply. I'm sorry to say, a man be so send you see now in dating. So now, that's so now so cheaply. Or whatever umbu. She can also hold.
No correct.
Or whatever umbu. 1, 2, 3 was an amicum umbu. Every kind of said baby or shia or can't sell pelno. A baby queen was so shia. But on the reef is on one casa no. But who will shia? What's not a journey say, now say baby, I'm Koshian, my baby, I'm Koshian, I'm not Alem Mele life. And I bet my adaptation and do the son out here. Ain't it whatever, Umbu. Oh, really,
Sister Missy, what they are told say bam. Or see, sisters, I've come to realize that most women that are desperate lower their standards for any man they come across. And most of these men don't have your interest at heart. They just want to hit and run. Sister Missy, God bless you and welcome to the show. A big shout out to you, Afishiapa, Sister Gifty. Munyina Afishiapa. Sister Adama, kasa.
My dear sisters, young fast, I'm soon to ye, Miss. Say, Ushia Bema, our pese, or like Ushia Bema, or baby, like I said, or baby, in agenda. Maybe our bows also, maybe Ushia Bema, or watchro, Bema and a wow. My sister, so wouldn't him say, a watchro crana say, a dear. When you say Beme, warena, men will see Bema no for time. Let's be honest. Because a maybe so a mema abwao. A mema abwao. They didn't sleep with them, they didn't do anything with them, or take care of almost school with the intention of so banning via school or day or Bewarena. Bema ne chain. Say, you're bombarding men, and this is the time that I'm also going to bombard women.
The women, yes.
Yes. Bombard them. Bing! Yes. Auntie, sister, where's your baby? Why wouldn't him say baby in a honey? Bearman was a grandma. Woman, Mamma won't take on for ferry. So we be catch our boyfriend. One in them, I know what that's so be shower, no being shower. Just say one in them. But nipa kono was shada so was ka our the mount. Sister, so when him say bra you won't bamba warena, don't waste this time. Because when you do that, no, a be case be also for the rest of your life. Or baby how yes sir, as I talk to you, no, onya bema ba kokra when you bit me be a friend, a stable relationship. Because 7 nyankopon on peril. Nankopon one pet nipa when you're honest. In anything you do with honesty. And also, when you meet somebody, and you should listen to people around you also. It's good to listen to people. Maybe maybe others are giving you red flags. And you should have good advices. People who give you good advice. And you'll be jealous of people. Sorry, people who dating. Because some friends, they can be jealous of your relationships. No, I can't say, guy will say, Jino. Guy will say what you say. Until die guy and a pet. Now, walk off. And listen to people who talk to you, people around you, your mentors, your friends, your family members, your pastors, your imam, everybody around you. But the decision maker, it's you. You make your own decision. You listen to them. And men now will be decided and now. Because some said, what's now honors will be decided now. What's now relationship now? Wouldn't they what's now? So our relationship now we show man. I said our arena our program. you don't even know the reason why because so you can say he's good, and I decided to go with the guy. But obine guy in a damn so say wa there's on person who you couldn't anyone pass cry. You couldn't any that cry no yin and near to baby or dobby any ho was yes in Cotsnamus. I won't Cotsnamus saying. I don't know when you saw Jonas or Koshim. What's your Nipa counsel you listen to people, but the final decision maker should be you. What also decided, oh, okay, honestly, I really like this guy and I want to spend the rest of my life with this guy. Be bold. I've come to realize that we Africans, people dictate for us so much.
Until it's almost as if we don't have minds of our own, and that is the part of your culture. Right from infancy, the kids, be it boys or girls, they are very vocal. Ewo homestead nimu, efie no family nimu no, omo voice wom. Once Africa no, yen kwala no, in most homes, mimi de na ntisa. In my home, kids, parents, mom, dad, children, yen nyina obi our voice. Enti adama wonim se me ni nuanum nyina ye ne adin pa. And that is because right from infancy, your parents might have time to express yourself. Me ma me catch them say ma me pese okoye science. Na say me feel say science no mean to me nya. I have a voice to tell me ma me say no ma. Me ni science no ho and give reasons why I mean person me yes science no. Eto asumu a ye beka ho asem we have dialogue. And having dialogue doesn't also mean say you're disrespectful, but Ghana no pepi no. Wakola, yes, in your mamma no papa be kind of final. Wakola, and you don't have a voice. Uma make some now yina no pe, yes, more dear, but sad dear no, and why young kola so to grow a spirit of self-recognition and knowing who we are. Sad dear no, away your culture, money, ya dear sister Adama, many your home cry, and tia no ya dear decline. But the point I'm a person me know a can one say, because as a my eke will be the a two be out me don't know our damakuma super. And it's just a very sad story. And they say, any panama in a papa, woman be a bin ho. Nice girl, a bin ho. And then nuntino. Wamodene from pillar to post near the nakoma anti-way ni kuno dineni am more treating us. Long story short, no, any panel. Papa bia no oti compound house na no ne nebusuafo no ne uncle no mkotena ye no. Papa bi wo ho a. Sister no ho ye ne fe. Yeah, opeso minim say from beginning no na a case of marriage, but brand free say so or boy sister na sister no so the Tongana man. What you say? This is happening. This is real life issue I see. I'm bringing it up, no. And no sister no, even though saying her heart of hearts, no, nkenya no so sebi impredia sa me mo nipa da, but or her sister na enya no seso bema enya no so ne bema ne sa bra no kra. Enya no so ne bema che say night and day enya no so ne bema no, but ahuchire binti na ese sister no opene so ma bra no na bra no so boa no ntisa ne school komu nyina asay nti bra no oye ne fam de oboa sister no from secondary school with me call poly wie ye ne ade nyina e na chire no after years of dating no or sister ko two sister ne trinsa e ware no but arehu sem e wa asem no mu nyina ne say sister after doing all these things sister no mpe no but enam say oboa ne nti no akoye humo bra ware and oje opinion no ne na ba betina sister obeje di say after all of this no papa ne nam and wo twempena sebi papa ya me kan suso no wo tokro egu ne na so se me se wo her sister no na bra na night and day o it is say one sister na wo mienu sister na ye 30-year-old wa wo mienu we jama me yesi ho and we dom and what twempena wo baby fufuro we sister na sister Adama. How would you feel?
Well, I would feel that I've been betrayed by my parents, and also they didn't give me the right to have the right decision. Because we all know that, especially when you live abroad, you have this mentality, kakra, ewa abroad for life. So sometimes, when we communicate with people in Africa, they see us differently. Omuhu say our way of talking and some name be waha almost in the African society no oba yes no be maybe a slow. What I say. But like I said, parents also mutie and name be waha you should just relax and let these kids decide for themselves. I know that a lady Hanum say Nema Mesuso met this guy because the guy was giving the mother money. No, the mother was like, "I really want you to marry me, bad girl." Bad girl, no me pepper pano. And for 4 good years, the man was going to their house, giving the mother money. Into my man was like, "Hey, guy, we always mash me bano. Into me wait na me de bema wo umpo and one me ware." Into long story short, the mother was like, "If you don't marry this guy, I would curse you." Yes, one kasa but you're going to curse a kid because akolane say on pebem and anasa akolane say this is not what her choice is not what your choice is not her choice. And to me, I'll feel terrible. And for the rest of my life, I wouldn't be the same like Senemisitier. And it will be very hard for you to also trust your parents for the second time. Say if you have parents or my yes now. Because you'll be like, if you trust them for the second time, it's going to be the same scenario. And it will be very hard for you to trust your parents. It's meaning that no parents, no relationship, no grandpa, say. Because anytime I will show parents, na ebuphobia bawakumam, also mahau. Or mahau. And you say, Bianca, if you had made your own choice, and a situation a woman, you wouldn't be in it. And the lady make us a show. She went ahead and married the guy. For 6 years, she didn't want to conceive for the guy. Until Sanema may buy a baby year, and then she decided to have kids for the guy. On a guy, no worry, on a man guy in a crater, and a guy in a call Africa call worry second wife. And so a friend guy on the phone, and she was like, "I'm just checking up." A guy and say, "You are disturbing me in a county. I'm marrying another woman. I brought a urine and for the second born." And say she's with a guy for 16 to 18 years, see. And for 4 years, there's nothing like Oba and Kunu relationship. The guy sleeps in the living room, and the lady sleeps in the bedroom, and they live in the same house under the same roof with their 2 boys. Can you imagine, Shika?
Sister Adama, story yana me catch me there's something I want you to address here. The issue is sister ne case yana me kendi. Na enya se ne maame ejiji ska free be ma ne ho. Ne maame ne papa no, wo mu ni bi. Wo free ehia burubu o chese ebi ni ho. Eno nti ne yede girl na kwa akwache obi se ekotena wo aunt bi nchen na aunt no so a wakotena ne nchen no so no. Ye mo treating wo ho. Na compound house no omotie ne fie na omotie mo. And a papa ya me Kenya wo togu ne nansu okoko chia sister but obwa sister no otua ne school fees ene ade nti sister no so enam say wahwe na ma na kopoli awie nti no oye no mobo she finds it difficult so obeka kire ne say papa me mpel ena ode hunhun ne ahumobro akwa shawari mo ne na wumienu but papa na san kofa na chi asan kowu ba bi kra ma sese ne mamienu no kro ne wo kra no won hwe hokra.
My sister say yesi ohia eya. Ohia nti emma bebre akoye some mistakes and a parents bebre aforce omuma akwa aware mu a eni kwanse omukọ.
Absolutely.
Because sebe obia person ne ba ye yi. And a mami bia wote won sebe so wote na say bia woni bi nia wo bedi kra woni bi na se obia wo sika eba and maybe crampo jino kasa fa na kosa wo de menyi no ho ade menye ne hwe ye de na chew. Some people do that.
Oh my God.
Ohianti. And also so is a different topic altogether. Ohia eya papa. Ohia eya. Enti ohia so timima parents eye mistakes bebre because they feel say oh na say oh bibi a wutimi ebe cha omo a e na ofo omo ba obi hu omo mo ama be mo bibi mo se de be ya anye bia oba no so timi ko wo bibi ema wa wo de japade kese na ama wo nti wo so so misa benefit free kakra e wo nsam
Sister Adama.
And maybe so mako aware because they live in a compound house with their parents. And maybe a room now with them, she's sleeping in the room with her cousins, with everybody. Just a no mattress kit way na wo ho da so. Nti bibi say no, say bia be be se ne pe. Na ga no e wo boys quarters bi kwampa. On twene twice. Nti eno ne some mistakes nkitin ankofo yi o. Was say baby I want my peace of mind. What they having say they bia me kwa me wo baby a me da. I miss me mountain and two they my free compound house from say enko. Okoko drew her no say is not what she expected. Was say I didn't even take time to know the guy. Man, taking time to know what he does. I was just desperate to me free a few because of the hardship, because of baby I what done. And I said because of yeah, they no. It be a pressure, making them a pressure one so opie ko baby and send be brave. Now I break. Na dwene mu kra entimi ndwene bio. Na waso no no de no akomo obi a na okọ.
Sister Adama, it's a sad state of affairs, and I think there has to be the opportunity to discuss a humo brawarian. I think of for consume no senia woken because of poverty. Oh here yankasa. Oh here you see obi beka so sika nya de nyina, but sister sika no it gives you options. Me sure say mama fo mienu ya sister ka me nso me ken. Se nkomu wo sika bi etimi tuo for this wo mo betua wo ma school fees. Ebe hwan kwala yi ya nkomu ankwa nkotote bia omo wo mu imo. Me pesa me this shout out Emma Kwadwo Siamu Akobra. You're warmly welcome. Missy, Gifty, Sambiatu, Gita, chese momo doso. Me kasa me body ni nyina me mbubo ni nyina anwie. Na mu nyina no me mamu nyina finhia pa. Wo ba ye a wo beto si ye di nkomo yi. Se wa famu ababi. Anasa asema ye ke hu se sumfa sudie bi wo ho a me sere share video no. Share the video our personal profile page so. No obi nso so wanya mu ababi. Yemfa sa video yi emfa ndumu obi as a Christmas present because emma bebre kwoti bia bia ensese ye komumu was some fear ye wo mu ni ye ko 2021 mu a ye gusu a ye prepare for 2021 no obi de atu ne hofo obi owo long distance relationship mu 5 years 10 years ad unim se wan kasa na wo relationship mu no aware na wo hwehwe na nso be ma ne mbo aware so dakra wo relationship ni mu no sister wa start aboa ho atu hufo etu anamo bi ama na boa ansa na kwakoye too late e di ama sister Adama uwo efutuo bi di ma ohu a mu tie ye ma ne mema nyina no e dia ba asem e na wo beka kire ye
Asama America share money meme nyina say bibia wo pese wo di si wakoma so a wo ye no be honest. So when him say wo ba obaby life mo ene na baba ware my brother catch obey say aware na wo ni so. So when him so say nya aware na wo ba be catch aware kwan so na wo dey ba obi life ma. Men many ba kono ana ni ba kono so oba no when him say aware na na koma ma. Men wasting time. Man bambe say na life no men bambe nyinsɛn ɔbaa no engyae no hɔ saa ɛnkɔ wonim susu sɛ woyɛ ɔbaa na wokɔ bɛrima bi life mu na deɛ wonim sɛ wei na de wokɔ a my sister sɔre na kɔpɛ adwumayɛ na ɛnɛ ade a bɛrima timi yɛ no ɔbaa so timi yɛ the very well bɛrima yɛ adwuma mu nye sika no mmaa so yɛ adwuma yɛ nye sika mmaa bi kwabo are even richer in their marriages and they see omukunu but omu bro omu ho ase because omu shawari mu na kopon ehira omu sika what you say enti efutuo mienu a me de ma say anything that you do you have to do with honesty and also be empowered because if you are empowered now it will give you some power to make some decisions for yourself because sometimes ohia any say oba ana bema any sika no and they will tena ho na wo tete ho insa because we benefit from obi kakra enti one person will be bie we ni ahwe niam bebre. But if you are empowered, wo ye wan kasa wadwuma utimi tena se kasa okay me dey say na me hwehwe we na me hwehwe and na sabi e man na mosomoto ho a uti say wo dey nipa ko na wo ideal man no ye kan characteristics na enko book bukra no saa de no pato nchen na nya abotre na pay 3 qualities bi a wo pay free be ma ho na kotena mu saa na saa ne ma na ye hwehwe movies no say we say Richard Gere he's a bogus or to say he's a businessman with Steve Mansion a man in Nigerian movies ne ye hwa e but say me ma no so ye benya saa me ma ne bi so e din
yes
na ho na ho my life need to say time I was sabi over wo ba ni nyina e betwem e wo so minim say nyankopon bibia obi adesini nyankopon na de ma but sometimes nyankopon so more opportunities but ma yet ho ye ni atwa pa say ade we say no e possible ade e betima ye but yet ho yet no me as a woman I'm looking for somebody who will set up a business for me before I say yes to me before you get that business, can't you also do something little? Even if you are a cashier in your school, so what all rice water, empowerment.
Little drops of water make a mighty. Once my sister Adama, we want Debbie a baby. We don't want Debbie a baby. Pa bin waha, a bin waha na wo shisheno. Sister, why then kon wa manim beni na with the betty tekodi? That is what I don't understand.
Abin wahana wo kwa wo hwehwe no nipa ko no wonim kwan of fa so konya na abin wahano because I mean can show me read your page bi so or baby to one also pa abin waha say be ma na ko ware no nipa ko no e sacrifice onu ankase ne yemu ma e de ma boso
try
enti oba ne benyi nsen ne first born no e na papa ne say also mo sacrifice ne ba no e ma that we say because I know the man is sika. And she says sika ni breno edu ko wura de bi mu a ansa obeyi hu afiri mu no na wa ankasa krampo na wabusuafo nyina ewu agyaw wa woto na abeda wo no dam na nkwala obewo mu nyina aduabo na aba o so nkwala ne nyina enye yie because eye sika fin enye sika eye ebre a wudi nyaaye eye sika wo pene adefodi ade fofofofofo Adia fofofofofo. There's nothing like adia fofofo obiase. Sometimes we know obi say wo sika. Wonim kwan of fa so nya ni sika. Because ene otia yesi nkrofo ko hanim say nkrofo ko Togo. Omakofa ayi, omakofa nkwala say omo do omako Togo, omakoye yo omo niam enyi sika. Enti sika ni bre no. Kakra wo be ye adwuma wo betimi anya bibi wo nsam. That is enough. Because sika ni nyina ye be kwa agya no asase we so. Can you imagine so walk you when you sika? Unya sika na no work just. For so be no. Say me this sika. Abin wa na pato nchen. Wo so unya obi abin wa ha. Wo so ya wo di abin wa ha na obi sum be di bi. Ade na de bia ye na ye kwakopo obi di edi. Ye kwakopo obi di edi. Ye de ye mpese ye benya yan kasa ye di.
There be o.
Wait me there ye adwuma sister. Sorry
sister. You see, the whole thing I mean, can say, women, young girls, you know, you guys just have to understand that these things that you read in the Mills and Boons and the Daniel Steels and the 50 Shades of Greys and all those books now, you guys don't seem to pick a nearma a free novels anymore. Where are your storybooks and you're making your fiction in paper? People have made these characters up and your real life scenario. Intimana musisi hona mupe. I want a tall guy who is 6 foot tall, who has a pointed nose and green eyes, and he has to have a mansion and he has to have a 4-wheel drive. No, sister, are you sure so you're ready? Pass ubobla now nipa share life. Are you ready? Whoa, 25 years. Wo pebema when you're 30 years, how was an near many with your what to kasa me, with your susuan pass, we school, no many other my area school, me number 23, I make 24. Me sure says she was similar age. And the woo can say, one park or crack. Upo be when you're 30 years, 25 for say one answer 30 years, and put 35. Yeah, or what's on your main now? You think about it yourself. Yen you real school. Adam Maria Nidia, she had a degree, I had my degree. Na yen ye na ye kope national service haye akwa start abopran. Wow, would the near me to ho. Now I say, upese usi mansion a baby at 2 billion Ghana cedi. 4-wheel drive now was just a guy ni tribi and sound when you it be a 500 million Ghana sika asem na making. One kasana wohona when you're 25 years, I will pese bema 30 should have all these things. You know, where in the hell do you think is any panel? Obekwa confess scanning na edie free. You know, when we're talking and we're talking and visualizing and making all these crazy things about what we want from our guys, you know, any nyansa kakra. It's like we African women, no, you Lucy, ye gumption, no kakra, sister Adam. I'm sorry, sir, yes, my so passionate and answer me bofu, but say you watch women who you think would be very, very sensible. Say you nyansa, when your school cry nyansa, fear nyansa, nyankupon the amount. One kasa we decide say we're free, what drain. You've lost all sense of reasoning. And I will see one, you're building castles in the air and wanting guys that don't exist. And I would tickle. And I want man kwasiaphobia be found do free whilst you're waiting for these men who don't exist. Sister Adama, it's so painful to see young girls who have such potential because what bema we see it that. And I will see that be a bomb.
Chika, more than painful. There, your company say. Sebi young graduate or university and answer where we no. He says or the opportunity to say where we school no. On pay a juma be obesa taya na kakra asa say ya nyankopon so beti ebie ne kwan obehia baby no. No, ope sugar daddy a te say ono de yen toka na man sesia. Na say wa winning wo tech me call Legon. When him said the girls CCTA e was school. And I was school ni te say o hwe ne nam for life ah. Or no, so she wants that kind of life. Until okay, and I'll compare older man be a crabia. Or then sabe fe fa ni tiri ho akokray ebe yis kana to abona a ode ne be ko UK vacation no akwa ba wetima be twa na num ahya ne nam for say e na makọ aboshaba ma yesi na oti wonim say guy me for me ke jaba guy na ahya na manako school awie owie ye no what ye guy isi kan say this kan see ba no young guy ain't me man say scout because I could cry me kind of my minister sika so dey say free the bottom ebia yeah breath for na dey duty ba na ye charge ye high no say sika no mo territory e dey bo mu bottom na ya ba 200 million above we say hey na say enkokrofo sika dey say enkokrofo dey so mu dey almost sebi omu ntimi nya pam e wo mpa so nche ono de we don't say fa ni tiri ho na wo karese ne kakra na sesia wa yemre na na ni
prepare go baby
they are very caring instead they was nothing or show ho ya no mobo na wa sign check 10,000
no the amount 10,000 Ghana
what it so I heard you say what it was it sweetheart like I said to you I wanted 10,000 na any what in your sexy nyama you 10,000 above inti emba wutiri mu da say hey inti mi so akokra ya me ne me woni ne kasa jama he's divorced e bia wa woni me yemu marry
baby our sister and divorce your motete aware en ho ne e twempena sister yen ka ne sa
o de ebi so ho me divorce nkokra ne fo bi so me divorce but mo so mpe so mo be ware bi because o ma bobra omo de enkwala nketenkete na no mbedi di omachie di omo saa enti na de ye nya o sister na wo de wada ne move to chance na wo de bia akokra nya de oba be ware because wo te da woni sa modern na o de ba be ye eyi wo so ba wo si akokra we de won ha me bebre akokra we de me friend kakra na wo busam say han because akokra wa bobra woni all the micmac of women nti nya bibia na oba be kire na wo gina na ni so kwa ho kwa ye mesere because o hwa te say wo hu abre nti o hwe say na oboska na ma woni age wo si yerade nkokrafo sika ye do nti wo de emba utiri mu da say wo de wo so e wo say wo ye de wo bobra I was settled down. Would there be a young guy, baby, I was so crying a bicycle. Or shall cry or that a yuma, a 4x4 yuma, and I would that big car yuma. And maybe a young guy there to say, only the other home for trotro. Wasn't a guy or fat trotro with the number for crabs because you are a graduate. Now they won't mean Diobia or crab trotro or on an anam trotro. You prefer a coprana or more high scan. What to her? Because a maybe almost a relationship in Mishika. They are in that kind of relationship for 10 years, 15 years. Also, on person will be jai because of Sikana. Because of Sikana, the man will on person will be jai. What to her? Akwala when you will be sister. Ntiene when you sika, you see fiama, what a big life. But sebi, what's Nasa Junior for 1 minute say, and maybe be two Nasa who flew as my day near the back. Abra winya opportunities be brave, but because of sikanti, and niema winya free or before for hunting. What do life are to hold? Neighbor one want a bread, I want to call area or a jumo when you see go be ya. Only the chance and I'm afraid because our Bobby or 70s. But no sister, a bread brano, and niema winya and ya bread no nine. Tis I never was so. So Yanko Jeffrey was some or jilling in our back. Or chilling na braba kope.
Sister Adama, time and near investing when himself is our story, yeah, but sadly, no crown puntino. Even though send me, I'm in titi, won't even enable me or allow me to live that kind of a life. But sa story, no, to say, a man who be share me more. Time and near what take, and I'm said, 3rd year, 4th year, ho baby. And yes, it was a 2000 honors. Our time, na sa showing this as they queen, some na starting a unity kaka. And yes, sister Bia, so ne mamma ne papa, omo nsha den ni sika bebre. Anya so omo ni bi, omo timi de na ko invest ho. But sa life no se nya wo ken, ono so person otwi car no nya 4-wheel drive na we ni bi nti no. Papa panimu bi ena wem se papa na afe na ne esi trasa akofufro na ofi Nigeria me bae ena oba beto edan ni bi. He had a lot of money nti one sister no aba ena na e di Rolls Royce abefa no chena na e di we na ene de na e de no kopa paye na enti guy no for the first 6 months no fa ne ho ka girl no da what befa no de no ko hotel no wa toto nuane ne yi no ama ne ska no akoye ne ti ne ade meanwhile na guy no so ye ne meetings ne ade na weekend na be end no de na ba no asama ne ska 6 months won fa ne ho ka na guy sister no kra no nti ase. Finally, weekend aba this time the guy na catch us so oba on pack a washing bag because on be too kwan kakra. Sister in so packing the bag akoye ni ti student a wo ma me nim se wote eyi a wusua wade. Efe wo koye omo ye nyom be omo kwahye hotel dan mu ho no na eyi guy ne sister no enkodware. Wo kodware ye. Efe wo ba ye no guy now run who that's half time the first time I will who said guy no like when who guy in the nakedness papa penny moon on the nakedness sister guy in run in singlet no as a krobi wo nechi infinfin ho baby near see a secret nyama na wakwakoye ni rituals nyama no wakwakoye no say kro no e wo ho all the time e no so ne de no esu otwa ne ho baabi no ye ho sacrifice nti time aso se wodi obi ebeba abebo afore ye ujafi but ansa no wodi ne betimi de na kɔ no gise wa kɔ ne sister na sister na akɔ tafri kuro no so wa tafri kuro no so a ebema bibi abagel no so na yese wa gugu ama na ne yeso wo ye no wa ye no na sese wodi na akɔ boss afore no ena sister no nani bo ade no so no se ne yam na shi no se den and we packing the nyama nyina no dwane efe oba back to her no she started behaving to so obi a se bi o mental case na dwen wo yi ne ntade to twene tiatia mu ni ade o mo ye sister ehwia na enyi fo ma me nso nim se wo de wa colleague on se kokosua de we di sikani bre chi she. So many people no my Lucy on my life was ankwasi asem we hu. Limiti we Me maame ye teacher ni, me papa ye teacher ni, ye ne enye sikafo bi a chire so sister Adama obisa no obeka chire wo. Me maame green golf ne me papa green golf mani soy. Me te ha mi ngui. Green golf no an ye tena mu from primary school to secondary school to university to babia. Ye me nam ho. Me ti we me didi. Me ti we maso dwume. Eno nti no nipa bi a baba mabrambo mu nso so wo peme ne nim se me de me 10 fingers yi e de ye adwuma e de ma me ankasa me ho. Me ti we me independent on be ma bi asage se be ma bi aba no abebo ahye me ansa na metimi aye bibia ya mfa sa antitimi. Ya mfa sa antitimi nua bai. Wote na ware ho no be ma na wosi ne ho ne nim se sister Adama no bo ne ho modern. Waye adwuma wasan so wani business ha waye my sister to sister kra de no de fatu baby kra enti abusua enuanom yen ya yete yen se yenye small girls biom to say ya maamefo ye waye 40s mu eniema bi a yen ye hu ye mistake bi a ye mu bi ye waye chi no eno ene edi tumufo ne sister Adama wo last word bi ma sister bi a wo tie ye enyumre young girl bi a wo tie ye enyumre ya ede ba asem ena abeka kire nipa
The young girl do ha wo tie me a onim se ansema ye kan ye or similar situation one unfortunate. And also so we are young so my sister men fa obi ejapade engina woni so chinchine a ope kakra na ekura wo ma woni so because sika ni bre ena niema ni bre no etimi du ko wura niema bebre uwia na wani we are younger, you are young and fresh, you are beautiful. Starting up adwuma kakra ye woyɛ adwuma Nyankopɔn so ɛbɛbie kwan ama wo adwuma mu kwan so na wobɛtumi ahyia wo because Nyankopɔn nim nea wɔwɔ akoma na be that prayerful woman mpaeɛ so sɛ nipa a ɔbɛba w'akwan mu Nyankopɔn bɔ na nipa a wobɛhyia no ɔmfa asɛmpa ɛmbrɛ wo life because mmarima bi so ɛde ɔmo bad spirit any bad energy ebetare wo ho when they meet you or through life ma it's very hard for you to get somebody who would also come and say okay because enye bema bia so na the spirit eba or life ma it brings something positive to your life
no correct
enti uhye obi krampa bo ho mpaye kasa kire nyame se bema yi se ye wodia nyame man come to stay se bema yi enye wodia Nyankopɔn man nko sharp no free wani so nko na obi a oba aba betena se ama wani age because oba eni ji afro se hu oba eni ji won ani so a all the time we be hu ni back on she's in a happy mood inti asenti ya wa me woka efa ho
enuanom abusuafo mo amowo aso no you guys have heard what my sister has said you were dating and you were marriage emu die he na wo hwehwe e wasetena wo mu sister brother fiti ase no be clear and prescriptive and descriptive about what you want na ma other party no ehunu wadwene e wo ba bia wo pese bututu anamo ne ko e ma ne nkoye na da wonim se anya marriage na wo hwehwe make it clear say bra sister me empower ye wo pese woni me nante a ye nante no enye marriage na me nipa no enyusi na dwen fanwini because anya me kan ye no yen ye kuromu abrochire ha ya betene enye obi a ne power ye some people don't want marriage but make it clear na family no nyina no make your decisions based on saade no wonim sa aware na wo hwa enkodi afefedie bi ene papa bi achi enka se bra yi me kokasa me paware a obegya me he will leave me enti no we de ma memfa ne saa ne entina dating ni mu a bia na 10 years time no me ka kire ne si enware a bia na afi de no apene enti we de ma memfa ne saa sister wose won pa won pe Wuntimi, well, a donia warrior, they are not things that you can force. Wuntimi force you be as someone young who deal. Wuntimi force you be as a chinchina or no. Enti bie na fese nyame nua bai kan yi bompaye na sufre nyame na nyame onkyere wo enema eye hidina wontimi fa wani ya gani mfa hu minia. What is the last thing you've got to say before we go?
Dear last time, what can I say? We have to be outspoken. You have to be outspoken in a relationship. Meant now for just one party. So kasa. Na wo de egumu. Adwene fa no egumu. Asema opesa okana egumu. Bibia egumu. You have to be outspoken. It has nothing to do with I'm shy, I'm not shy. This is your lifetime decision. And your lifetime decision, you have it in your hands. Sometimes when you are outspoken, it would prevent you from making a mistake. Because the other partner is send your wajnis here. But say one kasana or what was oh mempeso be whom is subai. Media mempesa make a say no who's a say na metia. More who's an here. If he wants it, good. If he doesn't want it, or see walk a pass. Sweetheart.
Enti abusia yakramu me mamu nyina finshi apa mo amoba ye nyina me si obi an share video no tom no obi anso nya bi na onfa nto ne kotodwe mu mfa nto ne hofo abra ye ko new year yi sister kasa
Debbie comment mo obi a points be anyhow I was say we have to address that point. Obi a comment.
Oh, last comment I kasi ye ka comment nyina ye beda ha but last
no,
comment
just one yeah, maybe we have to.
Oh, Sister Missy, thank you. Honestly, this is what I prayed for. My own husband, and God granted me. Prayer works, people, and be specific on what exactly it is that you want. Know somebody's and abenwaha. Debi a bay ye for no. What do we need to form now? Show mu year. Debi a bay ye for no. There are two kinds of Debi a bay ye for no. There are those who are aimless, or nam hosa, intina ye ye ma woman. And ye what Debi a bay ye for so they have the insights, they have the mind, they have near betimidi sikaba. The only thing they are lacking is sikano or mode beshasiano. Into obisa woman opportunity, woman is kakakra. You will see how many times a nipa duplicate says sikano a millionfold. It is not about when ya debi you. Debi ya owo vision. Debi ya wutimi hu from nipa ne kasa yemu ne actions say he's uncomfortable in his debi and he wants to become an abenwaha one day. Wono and assessor wunya nyansa ne nimdi a wode be spot sa debi yi. Enye debi ye bia na ye hopeless. Obi wo ho asika no onyaye. Obi wo ho a family a wo free mu no woni nkofo mu di mu a obetimi anam wo so anya opportunity eno nti na wo di ne hia eno nkire se wo ye hia ni o hia ni a wonya opportunity. Big difference. Intiminia, shine your eyes.
Yeah. And sisters, stay away from sex also if you are not married. If possible, stay out of sex because Sebi Bema on he has no right to see your nakedness. The Bema on warrior men found Bema. My Bema ni who says so nani juma on be your I think say if we women we make it known to these men say before you touch me, before you have sex with me, now worry me. Not by force, but you talk to him in a nice way. If he has to wait, he would wait. So in 6 months, now mobile worry no better. Trains 6 months. Men young about we are desperate. Wish you maybe boom. Now don't want man. In a year, so we're changing mema 7 now. It means 7 ning now. One your mother. Then
no credit.
Because how very relationship be more ne better. In a year. And remember 7 years when you die, Obiana the spirits are what the number. Obiani the soon more than number. Obohan is soon and yamma. What It is say you mema na bim ye ni omo call that we have to put a stop to it. And yet,
Yes.
it's not healthy.
Yes.
Yarea wo ho. Yarea susu wo ho. Yarea e wo ho. Ebe yase time obi shia obi a wo do no na woni mema bebre ada na wo yare. Na wonti no ware bi. Na wonya yare bo no. Ti enhwe yi.
Me nua ba tu yefu. Mo am waso no, mo betie. Wentie nso so a ene na no ye de yaka ne beka bia. Me mabrabo me de aye mfato ho bebre. Me nua ba yi de we de aye mfato ho bebre. You see hadan known is always at last. It is obi afa bibi mu no otu fu se ade yi ekwan yi a menam so a anko yi ama me hwe no wa ankofa so a ewo asem a wo pese wo ka kire wonti. Enti me nua, we've all had a lovely conversation. Sister Adama men kote chire ho a men nwane me no wa asem. But abusuya.
Thank you everybody. Je vous aime, je vous adore et joyeux Noël. Et voilà tout ce que je peux vous dire. Je vous aime beaucoup.
Merry Christmas. Afinchiapa. E de mamu nyina. Onyankopon wonhyire wo bia. Wakoma so abisade bia wo hwehwe na fifufura ye wura mu no. Onyame wanyama. But nso so tu anamo. Na ye preparation no. Ye preparation no na di ene ye pa no. E de ba. Eti afinchiapa o. Ye kram o. Bye bye o.
Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Cassava, Abum, our real impunto. Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate, Unyane baby, Sika educate. Ain't like it, page, you know, I am vibe. But more than YouTube, ho, subscribe it. Sika Educate is the name. All a man them so the campo. Inspiration, motivation. Wapomodem education. Wafranada, when it's here, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Wafranada, Bema, Jai, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Cassava, Abum, our real impunto. Sika educate, or don't come up, run.